Hello everybody and welcome back to day 2 of my Walt Disneyland Paris trip. This is the first full day in the parks. I'm absolutely shattered. It's only sort of 7:45 a.m. I'm going to head downstairs, get some breakfast, head back up, get some warmer clothes on, and then order an Uber over to Walt Disney Studios. So stick along and let's see what today is actually like with a full day in a park. So we're just heading down the corridor now. It's literally only sort of like a 3-minute walk down to the lobby, but I'm going to be interested to see what sort of the food like and what the standard is. So let's go. Here we are. I think we're going to be in this one. This says restaurant, so I'm presuming it's down here. So we just made it into the restaurant and there is loads of selection of foods from all over the world. This is what I got. So I'm pretty impressed, to be honest with you. There's food from everywhere. I'm going to try and do a walk round, but really tasty food. So this is sort of the buffet style breakfast. You've got your juices, your cereal, your pancakes, your yogurts, fruit, but you've also got sort of your hot food as well. So really impressed. Just finished breakfast. I was in there for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to say really impressed. So I'm going to head back up to the room now and head over to Walt Disney Studios. So I'm now heading down to the place to get an Uber. It says it's not going to rain today, which is good. So I've just got a coat on, just to keep me warm. So I'm going to order an Uber now and head over to Walt Disney Studios. If there's time and I finish it, I'm going to go to Disneyland Park again, but we'll see, because there is quite a bit I want to see there that I've looked on maps and things, and it does look quite interesting. So I'm going to head down to Walt Disney Studios. Here we go, Uber's here. So we've just got through security, and I believe Disneyland Park is just sort of straight ahead, and then Disney Studios is just off to the left, but it's a bit of a smaller park, so hopefully I'll be able to find my way into Disney Studios. So we've just made it in. We're just waiting in the queue to get into Walt Disney Studios. Here we are. I have no idea where we are, but I presume this is like the food and the shops bit. So I've decided to head over to the Avengers Campus first, because there's literally no wait times. And just behind me, this Hollywood Tower Hotel. So that looks a bit creepy. I might go on that later, but I'm going into Avengers Campus. I'm going to see what it's actually like in here. Turns out Spider-Man has made it all the way from New York. I genuinely have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following everybody else. Turns out this one is Avengers Flight Force. 5-minute wait to get on, so we'll see what this is like. There was absolutely no way I could video that because it was so quick. But that was a fantastic ride, very Iron Man-y. So I'm going to head out and see what else is available. We're going to briefly head out of the Avengers Campus and get on some rides that have got super low wait times. So I think that's some sort of Ratatouille ride. So I'm going to head out and see what is out of the Avengers side, and I'm going to hit back later on today. It seems I'm now heading into Toy Story Land, and we'll see what's available in here. So this is the next ride. It seems quite a nice one, to be honest, compared to the other ones, but I'll probably actually get quite a good view of the park so I can see what's where. But yeah, literally walk on this one. Up we go. You can see the whole of Disney Studios. I don't know. See the castle over there. I think I'm going to head on that one next. That was a really nice ride, to be honest with you. 2 minutes to get on. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to go on that one again, actually. But I think I'm going to go and see what this other Toy Story stuff is. Again, literally a walk on. This one's called RC Race. That's the big orange one. Super easy to get on. Here it is. So that was a really good ride, really short. I won't be going on it again because it was a bit sickly, but at least I've got on it. Now I'm in the Ratatouille Square section. Single rider, 5 minutes for Ratatouille. This one actually looks quite a nice simple ride. Here we go.
Yes, they are ready. Des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, what here? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? Vite, passez. What are you doing? Que manigancez-vous? Illegal?
Another ride done. That was again not a super speedy one, and I'm going to go and see what else is available for single riders. This ride, it's called Crusher's Coaster, but even the single rider line is pretty long, so I think I'm going to head into Disneyland Paris Park and then head back in here later. So out of Walt Disney World Studios and into Disneyland. This is the first time I'm coming into the Disneyland Park where I can see the castle in the day, and it is just a sort of, I suppose, magical, but this is what it looks like. So I'm going to head into Discoveryland and try and get on Orbitron. Next ride is Hyperspace Mountain. It says it has a 15-minute wait. So hopefully I've heard good things about this one. Just about to head on now. I don't think I'll be able to film this because apparently this one's pretty quick. But managed to skip the queue, probably 10-15 minute wait compared to about 60 I think. So not too bad. That was super quick, but really enjoyed it. I feel a bit sick now, but you know, it's part of it. So I'm going to have a further look around Discoveryland and see what other rides haven't got that long of a wait. Hopefully I'll be able to get on something pretty quick. Back into Frontierland, and we're going to try and get into Phantom Manor. Apparently it's just a 5-minute wait.
Des lieux, se fera un plaisir de vous aider.
I really enjoyed Phantom Manor. I think it was quite a nice ride, to be honest. So I'm now going to head and see maybe if I can find somewhere to sit down, unless another ride takes my fancy. Once again, change of plan. We're now heading to Indiana Jones, the Temple of Peril, and then once we've done this, again, I do like to change my mind, but I'm thinking of going to Pym's Kitchen in Disney Studios for lunch, but we'll just have to see how busy it is, and again, I might not want to leave this park, but this is what we're going on next, Indiana Jones. Here we are, this is the next ride. So we're just heading out of Disneyland. I'm going to have a look in a few of their shops and then might go to Disney Studios or Disney Village to get something to eat. So we're just in one of the shops on Main Street to see if there's any sort of souvenirs that I can get. I'm so glad that the weather's perked up today and it's not rainy and miserable. It's been blue skies. So now I'm heading back into Walt Disney Studios and seeing what food I can find. Back in Avengers Campus, although I don't think I'm going to get a seat in Pym's Kitchen. It seems quite busy. Good news, I managed to get a table for 1 hour's time. So I'm just going to have a pot around. Again, I'm just going to have to waste some time a bit here. I might actually head back into Disneyland Park to get a few things, and then I'm going to come back. Once again, I think I've changed my mind and I'm not going to go to Pym's. I've come to a steakhouse in Disney Village, so we're going to see if we can get a table here. Change of plan again, I'm now in the Rainforest Cafe. So we finally managed to sit down somewhere. I've just got myself a fresh orange and I've just ordered some steak and shrimp. So when it comes I'll show you what that's like, but I think this was probably a better choice than the Pym's Kitchen. I think it was a bit overpriced and the reviews didn't look that good. But once I've had my food, I'm going to head back to the hotel, have a little afternoon siesta, and then I'm going to head back to the parks. So this is the meal. We've got a steak, fries, shrimp, tartar sauce and some sort of collard greens. It looks really good, so I'm going to tuck in, but really impressed so far, that's for sure. Well, that was really delicious. The shrimp was okay, but the actual steak and fries was really good. So I'm going to get the bill and then head back to the hotel. So I've just made it out of the restaurant and I've walked out of Disney Village, and I'm basically near Newport Bay Hotel, which I think is one of Disney's hotels. But behind me is the new Marvel Hotel, but it's just crazy how much sort of land and property Disney actually own. There's this huge lake, but I've been really surprised today at how much I've actually enjoyed it. But I'm going to go back to the hotel and head back later. I'm going to get a fast pass for a couple of the rides, and then get a bit of rest. So I've just had a little nap, really needed to be honest, and now I'm going to head downstairs, get in an Uber and head back to Disney Village. Back again in Disney. Going to head into Disney Studios, I think, before we go into Disneyland Park, and hopefully get onto the Tower of Terror ride. We're now just waiting for a show to start, I believe, so hopefully we'll see a few of the characters. That parade was actually quite good. Not that I know many of the people in it, but you know, it was enjoyable. So I think I'm going to head to, I think it's a Peter Pan ride now, but I think I'm going to have to buy a fast pass. It's on the other side of the castle, so I'm going to head there now. We're under the castle now, and there's this sort of dragon thing. He doesn't look very happy, but I don't think I would be if I was hidden under the castle. So to feel like even more of a child, I've now ended up on the carousel. So this will bring back some memories as a child. I'm on this guy here today. I think we're about to go. We're just in the line for Peter Pan. I'm in Premier Access line, it's just a walk on. Here we go. Really enjoyed that. Literally walked straight on. Just nice and enjoyable for the evening. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's where we were before in Peter Pan's flight. Now we're on, well, in line waiting for Dumbo, and this should hopefully be a 10-minute wait. And I'm going to head out to Walt Disney Studios and go on the Spider-Man ride, hopefully the hotel ride, and then get some a little snack to eat. Last ride of the day in Disneyland Park is Dumbo. This one's actually quite fun. You can see everything. Castle's there. Really enjoyed today, actually, really good. So we're just heading out of Disneyland Park, going to head into Walt Disney Studios and see if we can get on the Spider-Man ride. And back again. I think this is probably the third time today, but let's see if we can get on the last couple of rides of the day, get a little bite to eat, and then head back to Disneyland Park and watch the light show. I've got to be honest, I don't know whether I'm excited or really nervous about going on that ride, because apparently it's pretty terrifying if you don't know what it does. But heading back into Avengers Campus, which I think is so cool, but let's again see if we can get on this ride. Unfortunately, the web ride is actually down. They said it should hopefully be back up later this evening, so it looks like I'm going on this one now. Just heading in now, and I'm going to give you my reaction when I come off it. I've heard that I might be quite surprised by the ride. So yeah, let's go. Well, that was terrifying. I didn't expect it to be that actually it was scary. But we're going to head through to the shop and see if the Spider-Man ride is finally open. But my God, that got me. Looks like the Spider-Man ride is now open. 5 minutes.
Et voici notre chef de projet, Peter Parker.
Comment ça va? Je suis Peter Parker. Ici chez Web, on a accès à une super technologie, comme le vibranium du Wakanda ou ce fluide extraterrestre dément. On a les particules de Pimp et StarTech. Ça nous permet de développer des trucs incroyables, comme ces petits speederboats par exemple. Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent...
It's, for some reason, the machine is now broke, so we just kind of sat here, but that's my current score. But yeah, it literally just stopped in the middle of the ride. Oh, here we go again. So I managed to get most of the web slinger ride done. It was actually quite fun if it would have continued, but now I'm heading to see if we can get a little bite to eat and then head back hopefully into Disneyland Park for the light show, because the light show didn't happen last night because of weather, but hopefully tonight it should be on, so fingers crossed. So we've got a chicken burger, chips and a drink. This all came to €15, so it is pretty pricey, but I suppose you're in a Disney park. Really nice little snack. Now I'm going to head into Disneyland Park and hopefully catch the light show. Back once again. We're in the same spot as we were in the parade. It's 2 minutes till the light show. I'm really hoping the drones come out. So that is it. That is the end of day 2 in Disneyland Paris. Unfortunately, the drones didn't show up again, which is a little bit annoying, but I suppose because it's super windy and freezing cold, they had to postpone it. But I just saw the sort of fireworks show. I left a little bit early this time because obviously I saw it last night, and I've got videos of it, and there's a huge rush at the end. But that's the end of the vlog. Tomorrow is my final day in Disney. It's also travel home day. So thank you for watching today's vlog. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.